My name is James Barnes, and I travel the country looking for individual cases where members of the public have been harmed, abused, or just really annoyed by overzealous health and safety regulations. Don't get me wrong, health and safety regulations do help protect us, but not when they become silly. This is James Barnes' Silly Old World. For this episode, I made my way down south. My contact, who I'll name Harry, told me of this particular absurd health and safety experience with a popular train service. It was a horror tale of inconsideration for the victim and a lack of sense from the management. As hard as it was, I pressed on with the interview. There were tears on both sides. Here we are now at the mystery station in question. I was determined to look at the scene of the crime, but it meant I had to go undercover. I knew the implications and dangers I faced, but I couldn't walk away from this story. It was these stairs where Harry, struggling with his bags, couldn't stop his brand new phone from falling out of his pocket, where it landed on the platform below. Now Harry was relieved that his phone was easily accessible and reachable, or so he thought. He was stopped at the crossing by a station worker. They said neither he nor they may cross the opening, as they were not certified to do so. They tried to get it with a pooper scooper, and when they couldn't, they said, "Ring customer services." But on what phone? In the end, he was forced to use a payphone, and was told to go on to many other people before being passed on to one person to the next. In the end, nobody was unable to help. Harry was eventually told it was sorted and to go back into the station and speak to a certain member of staff, who it turns out wasn't even there. It wasn't a few quid spent on a payphone that cost Harry. It was the fact that his phone was left in the rain. But more importantly, it was the time and confidence he lost in his local train station. Surely a responsible employee can walk 2 meters and pick up a phone without falling to their death. Think about it. If the rules and regulations weren't so strictly adhered to on that day by whoever was in charge, then this could have been avoided. Whatever happened to common sense? It seems so simple, and I can relate to Harry's frustration. Before leaving, I called the station, and they told me no one will be sent out to retrieve the phone despite them being the only ones who can. Call that customer service.